Hey there folks, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV as Portugal. So in the last episode, we took quite a bit of land off of Morocco. Yeah, quite a bit, actually, and we dealt with some Moroccan rebels. Which, we're probably going to have some more of those soon. These Castilian separatists are going to be fine. Speaking of Castile, however, they're at war with Aragon, so presently Castile is winning the war, and, they're 35% to take Valencia. So, things aren't looking too bad for them. But at the same time, Toledo is, probably not going to be too far behind that. So yeah, they've got quite a war going on there. We're probably going to fight Castile here soon to take, specifically La Mancha and probably some other things. I believe this war is for Cuenca? Indeed it is. How many claims do they have? No, not me, Aragon. Alright, so just Soria and Cuenca. They may be able to take them. I'm pretty sure their army is larger. I guess they're all in Toledo, right? 26,000 versus 20,000. Yeah, so I mean, Aragon's probably going to win that war. Probably be a little bit drawn out. It's going to be interesting. Let's see, do I have... Alright, when the diplomat comes back from Tunis, I was kind of poking around, and Austria has decided that they love us. Which is good. They won't ally us, but I don't think we really necessarily want that alliance at present. But they would marry us, and I do like the sound of being married to Austria, if only because that gives us out to ally them if France either were to go crazy on their own, or if we were to decide that France needed to be taken down a notch. Either way. Right, we've got tech and all that we could do. We could build some buildings. I don't hate building barracks. Well, I haven't really done a pass on money-making buildings lately. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're supremely necessary. 0.1, 0.13, 0.16. Yeah, nothing too great in production. I could do marketplaces, but don't think I will just quite yet. Oh, why does that not tell me what that even is? That's a dock, though, right? Alright, let's close the interface. And... for some weirdness, this is not showing me what I want it to. Anyway, so there's 375, 375. Or I could just build boats. Could instead just build boats. Got another heavy on the way, so that's going to put us up to 5. Yeah, if I did another fleet of barks, I guess we could start maybe patrolling one of these other nodes as well. I'm just going to settle on the money for now. It's fine. Naples hates Aragon. Tunis no longer consider Morocco as a rival. Gee, I wonder why. Because I can't do anything to you. Morocco has announced Tlemcen as their new rival. Your only ally is now your rival. You fools. You foolish fools. Alright. It's fine by me. Jared and Fazan. Yeah, so you're looking even more tasty as a potential expansion option. Cyprus transferring trade power. Not a huge surprise. I'm going to say it's Aragon. Ooh, cotton. Wait, no, that was Ferrara, right? Had to be Ferrara. I just misread it. Speaking of Austria, though, let's get this marriage. And it won't even affect our legitimacy, which is interesting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, alright. Still not keen on the alliance, but again, if we were to lose our alliance with France, they would then, presumably, be down with it. Yeah, we're shelling out quite a bit for corruption, which is unfortunate, but so it goes. Interesting. Right, I guess France hates Poland, don't they? Yeah, so that's why the Lithuania thing. I mean, this doesn't even really do me a ton of good, does it? Spying on Castile right now? You know, come back from there. Let's start spying on Tlemcen. At war with Florence. And Aragon dishonored. Yeah, that all makes sense. And we'll just go back to spying. So wait, now they're still working on Toledo. So at the moment, Castile's got a sizable advantage in the war. Doomsday. There's even a fort there. It's not even a fort there. It makes a lot of sense why you guys are sieging it. Alright. Bunch of cores finished. Good deal. Right, so we can make states. Garb is still to finish. Ah, that's right. It got sieged down in the rebellion. Overextension is much lower. I think that should deal with Castile and separatists. Indeed, it does. About a year, you say? These are mountainous, are they? Or not? Haha. Actually, not. That's less than ideal. The place can't even hold our troops. Alright, well, let's take a look here. So, 11 development in 2 provinces, 20 development in 3 provinces. Alright, so that's Marrakesh, plus Marrakesh itself. Alright, let's go ahead. Ew. But yeah, let's do that. 149 points, that is not cheap. Alright, let's do that. That's 8. It is 11 development, to be fair. Itself is another 12. Anyway, for now, I'll let that go at that. What's this modifier? Usury forgiven. Alright, that's fine. I think we've been at 0 inflation for a while now. And yeah, we're paying way less to root out corruption. Yep. Good deal. Now, the issue at this point is going to be, yeah, converting things. Because I can give some of this. I mean, sure, let's start with Ifni, because oh, right, I would have to that. Alright, that's 5 development. This is actually 3, right? But anyway, if I were to give this to the clergy, then put them at 77.3 influence. It's not too much. Put them over 50 loyalty. And then I could put them to 65 with a generous contribution. And then have +2 power on my missionary. This is not terrible. Alright. Yep. And generous donation. Alright. Does this show properly? It does. Alright. February of 15. God, that's still just forever. But hey. Come on back from Poland. And I guess improve with the Pope over the tick, just to hold on to whatever we can there. Garb. Yep, yearly prestige and all that good stuff. Well, it's actually, at present, that's looking pretty good. Alright, basically 350 manpower a month. That sounds really good, actually. Portuguese Brazil. Portugal, at least one province in the Brazil region owned by Portugal with a colony population of at least 400. Increased settler chance, increased global settler. Oh wow. Plus 25 for 10 years. That's a big deal. Create a proper fleet that's up to 75%. I mean, that's cool and all, but that's not as good as this is. So, let's take that. Works for me. You guys can't deal with this yourself? Really? Really? As they may not be able to go anywhere else either, to be fair. Like, these are natives. You should be able to deal with them with your army. You're Western. Come on. Get your crap together. Get your crap together, Carabas. Steel's actually... Oh, Steel has discipline. And more morale. Interesting. So Toledo has fallen. Yeah, because Steel is still technically winning the war. Very, very interesting. Overall. France is... Right, they're really only interested in Austrian land at present, and yeah, they're busy, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Right, how much longer are we talking about here? 1.1 years. See what we get from Tlemcen. Verdun. About, so I can hold 31. No, 21. There. We're still looking alright. Norway's pretty sizable. Denmark still got those unions. They can't integrate them, or at least they can't inherit them at present, but they do still have them. So things could happen. With Scotland again. And I'm trying to stay off these provinces because I do actually want them to rebel. I don't particularly want to reduce words to reduce autonomy. Oh, I bet the Ottomans just vassalized Cyprus. Is that what happened? No. Interesting. interesting. Yeah, I don't want to reduce autonomy over here. I don't want to have to deal with rebels in the future, necessarily. Yeah. All that stuff. No one wants to work. Alright, I'll lose some money. It's alright. I really could come back from this and start another one. I could afford it, but I don't really know how necessary it is. Alright, I'll start moving in November. Good deal, good deal. And yeah, I mean, they're still mightily pissed. To be fair. Let's approve with France a little bit. Right, as far as points go, right, we're still way ahead of time on military tech. Diplomatic moves. +1 relation for 10 years, alright. That's cool. Good, 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 good. Alright. Lost some dudes, but overall, should be fine. It'll take a few months to get them back. Alright, let's claim Tlemcen. Let's claim... Because I kind of want the gold mine. This Marrakech is pretty valuable as well. Alright. Go with Marrakech for now. Doesn't actually get us closer to the gold mine, but again, should be fine. Yeah, burgers have quite a bit of influence again. Isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. Do that again. 28. I mean, I could ask for a contribution. Could draft ships for war. I guess at that point I'd really just rather have the money, though. Because it comes back up at 0.08. You know what, let's do it. It's fine. It's fine, he says. Take a couple of months for that to get back over 40. Years, yep, everything's fine. Honestly, head back up to, I guess not Granada then. Ugh. Alright, so they've got the fort there. Oh, they unsieged Toledo. Oh, Aragon. That is not going well for you, buddy. Yeah, they're down to 2 troops. Stills. I mean, they've got more manpower than I do. I was gonna say they're not doing great, but yeah, something like that anyway. Right, because we lost a bunch of trade power. So yeah, let's look at spending some of these ducats. 0.13. 0.13 is honestly probably worth it, but 2.17s. Alternatively, I could build some shipyards. Don't hate the sound of that, actually. That'll work. Colonial governor, increase tariffs. Not bad, not bad. Come back from France. It's part of North Morocco. How are we doing here? Just territories. So that would put us at 12. How many areas are there up here? So as far as new areas, there's 1, 2 in Castile. And basically 1 nearby in Aragon. Alright. In that case, I probably can just go ahead and make this into a state. Go ahead and get that stuff. I mean, it trends down anyway, but this way I can get full value out of what's here. Which reminds me, let me just go through and make sure there's no docks in any of this stuff. Indeed there's not. Alright. We're back up to about 9 ducats a month. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, they're heading to Valencia. They're going to get away. So probably going to head up to Barcelona, which doesn't have a fort, to be fair. Do they have... Do you give access to either of them? I assume you don't. Yeah, it seems like they don't. Of course, Castile doesn't have boats anymore. They're not that kind of a nation. Lost that claim again. Good, good. This is useful information to me. Alright, fair enough. So they have discipline, which worries me somewhat. And we're on even tech. So that means even tactics. So it's going to be a number of years before we get an advantage there. I could. It's 450. Just a little bit more manpower. Curiosity, where are we at in terms of force limit? We could have a little bit more. Could have a little bit more. Now if we declare war on Castile, they're going to go ahead and peace out with Aragon basically immediately. Yeah, but that's probably fine. Right, we're at a Regents Sea Council until March of next year. Right. Right. I totally knew that. I 100% knew that and had not forgotten it. At all. At all, at all, at all. So, having said all those things, having said those things of varying degree of truthfulness, come up with 25. Okay. If we're not technically there yet. Cannons are not great at this point in the game, but we're going to get a couple more. So you can hold 32 troops, so that's good. Is this supply limit by any chance? Of course it's not. Alright, when does that come again? 12. Alright, so Poland is papal controller. The only thing that was the only thing. Well, let's go ahead and dump some influence. Dude, it won't rep. Don't need that presently. I'm just gonna wait on the points. And if they want to hang out up there. They want to hang out up there and get attrition. That's fine by me. Tower of Belém. So we lose 50 ducats. But Lisboa gets increased local defensiveness until the end of the game. Or I could lose a prestige. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but sure. For role-playing reasons, we'll build it. Cool beats. And yeah, we've got a decent click here in terms of manpower. It's not too bad. Point aunt. So still has a coast again, which is annoying. Wow. 36 power projection. It must be nice. Also, on a related note, I bet Aragon is about to not be a valid rival anymore. Well, isn't that a surprise? Capital is now Palermo. Would you look at that? Isn't that a shock? And our only possible other rival is France. Good! Good. Thanks. Thanks for that game. Hooray! Was there a 5? Alright, alright. I mean, these heavily military-focused kings are not the best thing in the world really, for us, but, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, being able to dump those points into development is not a terrible thing, that's for sure. I mean, let's come back to Mali. Austria declared war on the Ottomans. Alright. Alright. Tunis joined. Yeah, it's going to be a big fight. Hired Serbian condottieri. Aragon got beat down pretty hard. Honestly, Castile isn't benefiting massively from that yet. They're down to an army of only 8 troops. Oh wow, they bumped up autonomy on all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense if you're down to 8 troops. Aragon allied Siena. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Alright, let's... Were we not embargoing Aragon? I mean, I assume we shouldn't be embargoing them anymore. I don't imagine it helps us at all. And Aragon is allied Milan as well. Interesting. Alright folks, well I'm going to call this an episode. I thank you folks for watching, and I hope to see you next time where presumably we will war Castile for fun and profit. Mostly profit.